Hi, my name is Damienne Merlina, and I am a fat, one-armed stand-up comedian who lives in Los Angeles, California. When I was 6 years old, I lived in a homeless shelter. When I was 11 years old, my 12-year-old sister was kidnapped and raped. When I was 22 years old, I moved to Los Angeles, and Mitzi Shore saw me the first time I was ever on her stage and made me a paid regular at the Comedy Store. 2 months later, I was in a car accident and my arm was ripped off. And that brings us up to date, which is last Friday, Comedy Central aired a comedy special called Passive Aggressive by the comedian Shaffir, in which he states my first and last name and goes on to say that I am fat, annoying, and...
I'm talking to this girl in Los Angeles, comedian. Her name is Damienne Merlina. She's so annoying. She's the worst. We never have anything to talk about. She's not even that annoying. We just have nothing in common. Also, she has one arm. But, I'm only telling you because if you ever saw her, you'd be like, wait, I don't know, is that her or not? Because they didn't mention the part about the one arm, so maybe it's not her. I knew her when she had two arms. And she smelled. She stunk. She had that fat smell. You know the fat smell? To wash under the belly fold, like you just can't get under there for whatever reason. I'm sure the one arm didn't help.
There's no punchline to his joke. I've never had more than 2 paragraphs of conversation with him, and this isn't funny. It's not comedy. It's bullying. My first instinct was to challenge him to a roast battle or to strike out at him in some way. As tempting as it is to, make a list of all the horrible things about Ari, it's not how I want to spend my time as a human being. I mentioned everything that has happened in my life and the adversity I have faced because, because these terrible things happen and you feel ashamed and they're not your fault, and you can still go on and to do wonderful things and to be kind, and no matter what happens to you, you should never, ever, ever let anyone make you feel like less, because all people are equal, and it's not okay to attack people based on their size or their physicality in any way, whether it's the color of the skin, whether it's their sexual orientation, whether it's the number of limbs they have, if it's a cleft palate, if it's cerebral palsy, if it's multiple sclerosis, if they're in a wheelchair. You can have bad experiences in life and you can turn them into positive experiences, and you can have bad experiences in life and you can still be a nice person, and you can still be a funny person without being super, super duper crappy to other people. Hey Ari, have you ever heard of stem cell research? Because my arm just started to grow back. Watch.